and welcome back to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, today I am going to be opening this. Not wasting any time, I want to show you, but as you guys can see, it's already open. Basically, I opened this, I did the intro, I did the video, everything was going well. I then went to edit it and realized that the intro was really dark. I had the light on, don't know what happened. So hopefully this intro is fine, but as you can see, today is going to be all about the Japanese Pokemon 151 booster box that I waited ages for. I've got a story, I'll tell you at the table in just a moment. I mean, I've already told you, but I'm going to tell you again, technically. It all makes sense in my head. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you over in the corner in just a sec. Right then, here is the one thing that I have been most excited to do. Probably for the longest time, because it's been a long time in the waiting. This finally came a few days ago, and I am here, and I am ready to open it. And I'm going to crack it open straight away. I had to wait for the Van Gogh stuff to come, so that I had the background that I wanted, because I want to make sure that this was the full experience. And as much as I know they're not from the same sets, the whole just sort of time period called for it. So here we are. We have ourselves some Pokemon 151 in Japanese, and this is going to be a big video. I think in my heart it's telling me that we're going to get a god pack. Okay, we're going to get a god pack. That is what I'm going in with. I am manifesting it, and we are going to get some luck today. Let's crack straight into this. This is straight from the Pokemon Center, so I'm hoping all should go well. Right, let's get this all get it open properly so we can see it in all of its glory. Ready? Is that gonna slap himself in there? Whew, there it is. Our Pokemon 151 Japanese. I always love the Japanese boxes. They always look really little, but they fit everything in so compact and so nice. Here we are, the Japanese 151. Right, I'm gonna move this just to the side here. And here is our packs. They are a little bit longer on the top, so if you choose to do so, you can cut them. A lot of people do. I always get really nervous about cutting it, but I am going to do it on this pack here, although my scissors seem to be fairly blunt, so not the best jobby there. Right, first pack. I don't know what the card trick is with the Japanese cards. I'm hoping, let me see if the camera's on, the mirror is on full for our lighting. That looks much better. I'm going to move this a little bit closer. Sorry, I am wasting a little bit of time with this in our hands, but I want to make sure that we can see it properly right then there. So, there is Charmander. There is a Poliwhirl. Oh my god. What? Honestly, it'll come to me. Voltorb, Starmie, or Staryu, sorry. There is an Zapdos. I don't know what's going on with me. Right. Tentacruel, and I actually don't know what it's called, but we'll figure it out as we go along. Why has my mind gone blank? You got Politoed, which is the toad. You got Poliwrath, which is the big one, and you got Poliwhirl, and then you got Oh my days! What is the little Poly called? And I haven't opened this enough. How low have you got to cut it? The lower you go, the closer you are to the cards. It is a stressful time. And I haven't even got sharp scissors, so it's even worse. Right. Here is a Tangela. I'm very nervous. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm extremely nervous. Rattata. There is a Magmar. There is a Claw from a claw machine. There is Flareon. It's annoying because I'm having to think. There's a Poliwhirl. That is actually a Poliwhirl. Right. Pop that to the back. I shouldn't have to think, if I'm honest. It should be simple. For some reason, I am struggling. Right, I'm going to open this one the sort of classic way and see if it looks good. Does it look good? Did that look good on camera? Did that feel right? So far, I haven't figured out what the actual thing is. I'm going to put two to the front and see if that works. So here is a Fearow. I don't know if I've done that correctly, but it felt right. I'm sure there's two after the last card. There's a Horsey, Slowpoke. I hope these are on camera, because if they're not on camera, I'm going to be devastated. There's a Magmar here. There's a Starmie. And yeah, so it's two cards to the front. Two cards to the front. I am going to go back to the scissors. Make sure it's at the bottom and come back in with the scissors. Go along the top. I think if you cut along the Pokemon logo, I think that's about right. pop you out, turn you around, 1 and 2 to the front, and let's turn you back around for a huge bug Pokemon that is Pinsir. See, I knew. Venusaur. There is the Execute. There's Geodude. There's Electabuzz. Honestly, I should know. Oh, yes. There we go. Okay, that's a good start. And there's a Raichu and Pikachu straight after one another. That is perfect. That is what I want. This Pikachu is a very, very nice card. Oh my god, how far did that just go? Basically, I've got the I've got a gimbal, right? This is what I use, and this is why I struggle a lot of the time with the filming. I've got a gimbal that I use for the table recording, which basically doesn't hold the weight of the phone. So if you are recording with the camera sort of facing down, it wants to fall over in this direction where the phone is, and obviously that is a problem. So I'm having to combat that by using a block that my girlfriend sort of uses as a shelf. So it works, it does its thing, but it is a little bit of a mash job. It isn't the best. Right, 2 cards to the front. When it comes to God packs, is it the last few cards that are big hits? Like, is it? I don't think it's the whole pack that would end up being full of hits, is it? I'm not quite sure. So I suppose we're hoping to find out today. Lapras and a Vaporeon. So far, one of the fun artworks, but we're getting plenty of cards. Now, we are sort of guaranteed the holographics each pack, I believe. But still, I mean, we're doing not the best so far, okay? We expect it to get better. What is going on? Why am I struggling? 2 to the front. Japanese cards always make me nervous. I feel like they're sort of a little bit more sacred. I don't know if that makes sense. It's the original, do you know what I mean? It feels really sacred. So whenever I open Japanese cards, it always feels special. There's an Alakazam there. Don't know how many packs we've been through yet. It does feel like we've gone through a fair few. Let's pop this one open. Should have got myself either bigger scissors or better scissors, because these scissors are not it. Right, 2 to the front. I did that weird, but it still does what I need it to do. Did I see? Did I do it in the wrong direction? I did it in the wrong direction, haven't I? I'm supposed to take them from the back to the front, but I've taken them from the front to the back. Right, 4 to the front. Let's start this as we meant to continue. Right, Giovanni by there. There's a Scyther, Porygon. I saw somebody make a Porygon out of Lovely. I saw someone make a Porygon out of Origami. And it was very, very cool. And it actually made a lot of sense because he's got all those sort of angles to him. So an Origami Porygon actually makes sense. We have to call him Porigami. There is a Dragonair. There isn't a Dragonite fun artwork. There is a Dragonite in the set, but he's not as a big fun artwork. There is also I mean, I've mentioned it in the last video because we opened the Alakazam box. There is a Kadabra available just in the set, which is very fun and is the first time we've done that for a long time. Right, 2 from the back, 1 and 2 from the back to the front. And we've got a Golduck that we've pulled from the back. Right then, there's a Nidorino, Staryu, Starmie, I can't remember which order it is. And there is 2 cards that are not pulled. Dodrio and an Omanyte or an Omastar? Omanyte? Yes, it is Omanyte. It's the first one. Right, into this one. I really have lost count of all the packs. It does look like there's still a ton left, so I'm not concerned yet. But so far, 2 special pulls. Now, I'm waiting for a proper double banger. Once we get a double whammy, that is going to make me a happy, happy boy. There is a Gloom by there, Ekans, Goldeen. There is a Fossil of some sorts, and a Kingler, and, ooh, a lady. A brunette lady with green accents all over her clothes. I don't know who this is. Honestly, I should probably get better at learning the names of the trainer cards. Don't know what her name is, but whatever her name is, she looks nice and her card looks very, very nice. So, well done. You're doing a good job there, and let's pop you to the top of the screen. That is not an alternate art, but I think there may be an alternate art of her. If I'm not wrong, I think it is her that has the alternate art that everyone is a big fan of. Could be completely and utterly wrong. Right. 2 from the front, or back, sorry, and pop them to the front. Come on, give us a God pack. Arcanine. There is stuff here. Voltorb, a Sleeping Oddish, Cocoon, Kakuna? No, it's not Kakuna. Is it Kakuna? It is Kakuna. This one is Kakuna. It is. I think it is Kakuna. Right. Electabuzz. Shouldn't have this much of a struggle. Right. There is a Wigglytuff just sucking in everything into her belly. It kind of reminds me of Kirby. And I think that is probably the best way to describe that card, because it is, she's just sucking in loads of air. It's definitely a Kirby card. That isn't really what I'm knowing her to do. She, like, I know she gets angry. Maybe she sucks in the air to get angry, but I don't think that quite fits a Wigglytuff. Maybe I'm wrong. Explain to me in the comments why I'm wrong, but I would have thought that it made more sense for her to be singing so outwardly. But I suppose no. I suppose Jigglypuff sings and she gets angry and just sucks the air in and just kicks off. Maybe it's right. Maybe I'm a liar. So far, I am concerned. We haven't pulled anything crazy, and I'm starting to notice the bottom of the box. So we need to pull something right now. Let's pull these two to the front. That looks like Gary. If I'm not wrong, that could be Gary. I don't think it is, but it could be. There's a Raticate, a Pidgey. We got ourselves a Weedle, and then a Dragonite, and then a Cloyster, and then a Stuff, and then lots of stuff. Right, we are coming to the end of the box. We are very close. We have not got many packs left. Can we please improve the situation? I think we're doing pretty good. As much as I'm acting like I'm not happy, I am happy that we've got 3 good artworks. So far, I think we've opened about 9 packs, maybe a little bit more. So 3 artworks is actually pretty damn decent. I'm probably a little bit more nervous about the fact I want a God pack and it's not going to happen. That element is wishing for something that's never going to happen. It's a very, very rare thing indeed. And wanting a God pack is putting yourself basically on a loss. You're automatically going to lose if that is what you're aiming for. So I'm not going to aim for it, but I would like one more pull. And if I can have one of the 3 big starters, either, to be honest with you, any of them, Charmander, Blastoise, Charmander, Charmeleon, or Charizard, Blastoise, Squirtle and Wartortle, or Bulbasaur, Venusaur and Ivysaur. Either one of them, I will be happy. Said it in the wrong order. All of them were a bit skewy, but we got there in the end. Right, 2 from the back. I'm getting extremely confused. There is some goggles or glasses, whatever you want to call them. Wartortle, Charmander, Squirtle. There was a few there, and nothing large. Right, how many packs do we have left? Actually, more than I thought. Okay, ooh, okay. 5 packs left. Let's chuck them back in there and crack open our final 5 packs. This is going to be the make or break. I don't know what the situation is for guaranteed hits. Obviously, the English boxes, as much as they're not guaranteed any real hits, there is sort of a theory that the one card in each box should be at least like a gold card or an alternate rare with the texture, like a proper hit. Don't know if it's the same situation with Japanese, but I would assume we are due just one big hit. And I don't know if we've got it yet. I think these are not textured, and I don't think they're the ones that count as the big biggers. The big biggers. That's what we're going to call them. Right, Parasect, Kingdra, Sea King, not Kingdra. Kindra's the big one. And there's stuff there, Articuno and Doug Trio. Right, 3 packs left. Can we pull just one more special artwork? That's all I want. One more alternate art or not. Wrong way around, but I can see, I say that, you can see the holographic edges. It does not make a difference. Doesn't make a difference, especially with the Japanese ones. I don't think it ever really made a difference. Ready, and nothing there, nothing there. 2 packs left. We just want one more cool card, please. If we can pull one more cool card, James will be a happy man. And I've waited a long time for this. It's one more cool card. Right, ready? 1 and 2 to the front. I don't think that is going to be an alternate art. I think that is going to be an EX, but we'll soon find out. Oh. You know what? We will take it. That is the ending we're looking for, but unfortunately we got it one before the ending. But it's still, we got an EX like I mentioned, and we also got the Charmeleon. Right, pop them there for just a moment while we open our last pack. Whew, right then, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all for joining me. We are currently going to open our final pack and end this video. So while I do this, if you can drop a like on the video, it would be extremely appreciated. And also, if you can subscribe to the channel, only if you actually enjoy this sort of content. It is literally your life. You can choose to do what you want. But if you choose to come and hang out with us, then you genuinely are a cool dude. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all for watching. And this is the end of the video. I will see you all in the next one. Let me know how I did in the comments. Cheers!
If you enjoyed that video, why not subscribe?
If you enjoyed that video, why not subscribe? It'll help me and Natty continue to do the work that we're doing, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Thanks!